What is up, everybody? Bootman here, and we are back with another Marvel Snap video. And in this video, I am so excited. I'm going to show you guys his brand new card. Living Tribunal just came out today. And for like the weeks leading up to this card, I'm like, it's like probably one of the weaker cards this month. And oh my God, you guys, I am just straight up stealing cubes, okay? So before we jump into it, I've jumped up 4 ranks with this card like in less than an hour. It came out less than an hour ago, and I'm like, I need to sit down and make a video for everybody on this card, this deck, in case you decide to pick it up. But I try to make these videos so you can get a feel for the card, see what it's capable of, and see if you want to pick them up for 6,000 tokens or wait for them to drop. But anyways, before we get started, if you're new here, hi, my name is Chris. I also go by Bootman. You love Marvel Snap as much as I do, especially the competitive aspect, ranking up the ladder, learning about different deck, card strategies, all that stuff. This is the place to be, so make sure you subscribe, ring that notification bell. We're trying to hit 10,000 subscribers. We're getting close, and you can help us get there, all right? And I promise to provide you with some amazing content, and you can join our awesome Discord community down in the description below, and make sure you're following me on Twitter at BootmanMSTZ, because every single month I give away 3 season passes for free, but you got to be subscribed. You got to follow me on Twitter. We got the Spider-Verse season coming next week. So the giveaway will be happening soon. So make sure you follow me and you're subscribed. All right, there we go. Got you some sound. Okay, so like I said, I've been stealing 8 cubes left and right. Like those of you who've been subscribed, you know that post infinite, I'm like, post infinite doesn't matter. Like snapping cubes or whatever. Like I've been snapping back, just giving away cubes, but you guys, I just keep winning. I keep winning. Now, your very first question that you're gonna ask is Living Tribunal worth 6,000 tokens? First off, go watch my video about the token shop, all right? It's the video I tell everybody to watch whenever you ask me if a card's worth buying, okay? It depends on a few different things. I'm not of the belief of only buy the big bads. But anyways, those of you who know me, you know that I love tech cards. Tech cards are surprising cards. Tech cards help you do a little bit more strategy, that catch people off guard, all that kind of stuff. So is this card worth 6,000 tokens? It depends on what you like, what you have fun with, if you think it's gonna help you rank up the ladder, does it fit with your play style? So this deck has so many, or this card has so many different decks you could build with it, because the card splits your total power across the lanes. One of my fears was it wouldn't get enough power out there, and a lot of people would just think they can slam power on one lane and just split it up, right? And without doing the math. So there's a bunch of decks I want to try, but the first one that I thought of was Mr. Negative, all right? Mr. Negative decks, it has Iron Man and it has Mystique. So if we could just get a bunch of power in one lane, it's crazy, right? And like the games I've had have been bonkers. I've been utilizing locations to my advantage. Like I had one game with like Nidavellir, and like you're able to split that power across the board, right? There's so many things that you could do. So this is great. This deck also has Rogue in it. So this is a spin on, I believe Jeff Hoagland plays this deck a lot. He has Bishop in for Rogue. Rogue, I'm iffy on. I remember I put Rogue in here just because there was a lot of Darkhawk, a lot of Devil Dino. Right now though, Rogue's been good for me because I faced a few high Evo decks tonight, so I just swooped their Luke Cage because they're worried about high Evo too. So I'll just take that. But I do think this is a flex spot. As far as Living Tribunal, this is one of those things like, if you want to replace, the original deck had, who was it? Blue Marvel, okay? So it does something different. Blue Marvel is going to be giving +1 to everything, and you can copy Blue Marvel. But anyways, so they actually changed Living Tribunal's stats. He was a 6'4", and I believe they confirmed that they were thinking about the Mr. Negative thing. So I was worried. I'm like, man, is this gonna still work in negative? And yeah, it's fine. Like, he just doesn't get affected. The only time I ran into a weird situation was when I started with Living Tribunal in my hand and I had Bast. And that's when you gotta think about like, you know, is it gonna be worth it? Are you gaining enough, right? So if I had like, if my first 4 cards were Bast, Mystique, Iron Man, and Mr. Negative, and then like I pull Living Tribunal, like, or whatever, like I'm gonna Bast, right? There's so much value there, but like the hand I had, I was like, you know? So anyways, that's the only kind of weird situation you get in, but it might be worth it. But this deck is very powerful. I've just been stealing 8 cubes. Like the decks I have beaten tonight, it is bonkers, guys. It's bonkers. So again, I'm not telling you to go out and run and buy this card. If you like tech cards, And I will say this, and maybe I'll do a dedicated video on it sometimes, but I would say look at upcoming cards from the token shop and plan on buying a card that there isn't too much hype around, because you are going to get a lot of very surprising 8-cube victories because people aren't expecting it. People like last week, everybody was like, okay, I'm expecting high evolutionary. Everybody's getting high evolutionary, right? Nobody's expecting living tribunal. I ran a poll and like 10% of people said they were getting this card. You know what I mean? So anyways, that's just a tip I have, right? I know tokens are scarce, but think of cards that might be more powerful than other people think, and a lot of people aren't buying because you're gonna surprise some people. So anyways, I'll shut up. We'll hop into some games. Let's see if I have the same kind of luck with the draws and everything like that that are needed for games of Marvel Snap. But this also has a very, very cool animation. So let's jump into some games. Let's see what happens. All right, first game, Bar Sinister. Not a huge fan of that. I have 2 of my really powerful cards in hand for Mr. Negative deck, so I'm like, ugh. So we'll see, That's one thing about negative decks, but this deck does benefit from like an early Sarah or an early Magic. If I can pop off, if I can draw like a Magic and a Psylocke, I will definitely get rid of this Bar Sinister, because unless there's some way I can do like a Bast into Iron Man, fill this up, then Living Tribunal. Whew. But yeah, there's so many cool decks I've seen people floating around. There's a bunch of stuff I want to try, bunch of stuff. But yeah, I think Iron Man might be a must in a lot of these. Oh, damn you, Tachugia. How you say it? Like, this was a pretty good Bast though, you know what I'm saying? Oh man. Like, am I gonna fill this up? Oh. All right, let's see. Well, I can Mr. Negative. Oh, are you gonna Galactus me? Are you gonna Galactus me and ruin my plan? Oh, wait. But I have a rogue for a null, just in case. Just in case. What you working with? Okay, you're doing a ramp. That's hilarious. I was worried about filling this up. You guys, this is why I don't like running like these little like casino decks, these little slot machine decks with Jubilee and like the hella decks that I've been ranting about lately. Look at that. Oh my. And by the way, all you Howard the Duck haters, that's why you use Howard, okay? That is why you use Howard the Duck. You're like, oh, how much value do you get? Quite a bit to avoid situations like this. Just saying. Just saying. Ooh, Triskalia. Didn't like that. That was a randomly generated card too. Okay, so we can Psylocke on 3 and then Sarah on 4. So this isn't bad though, Muir Island, right? Like, where can we like stack power? Oh my Lord. We're fine. Everything's fine. This might not be fine. Look, so this is all right. Might be. It might be. Let's see. Okay, so what's gonna give me the most power? I do this. see. If I take that down, that'll be 4, that'll be 5. Let's see. That'll be 5 and that'll be 2, so maybe I can bust a lucky Ironheart. Let's see what happens. Oh, I didn't hit in turn, my bad, my bad. Pull something small. Oh yeah. You're gonna have to get lucky on this. At least you guys get to see the animation. Cubes don't matter, so we just snap back. I won a game like this earlier against one who had like a big old Hulk too. That was stacking on one side, and they knew their Hulk was going to be big, and I just went whoop. I wonder if this will work out. How cool is that animation though? Oh, that was close. Oh, that was close, dude. That was close. Think about it. If their Cyclops wasn't hitting us, I wonder if I need Luke Cage in this deck. We'll play a couple more, but I might swap Rogue for Luke Cage, just get him in here. You know? Like, dang. We lost by 1. All right, we got our boy Tribunal. A 5-cost Tribunal. All right. Oh my God, I was just like, he's gonna hit my Tribunal, isn't he? Oh my God. Oh my God. I didn't even think about this with Mojo World. With Mojo World? Okay, we're not gonna snap. We're not gonna snap for the content. We're not gonna snap because we need the content. Holy crap, you guys. Holy crap. Do I save it? Save it? Nah, let's just do it. Like, do a Sandman, do whatever you got. Oh my God, I am so excited. Oh, but if they get 4 cards there too, but this is somewhat feeling like a Sandman deck. Well, let's see. Okay. What kind of deck is this? Could really use an Iron Man? Is there anything I can steal? No. Ugh. I gotta do it. I gotta do it and hope for the best. Dude. All I gotta do is put 2 cards there. Man, no Iron Man. Just no Iron Man. Just. Oh! Oh! Living Tribunal, baby. Living Tribunal. Oh my God. Why did they put down 2 cards? Did they not realize? The other thing about these new cards, sometimes people just don't even know what they do or understand. They haven't been like, a lot of people are just mobile players and they don't watch like YouTube videos or keep up with content or anything. So they're like, oh, what's that? Don't even check. You know what I mean? So maybe that was the case. I don't know. I don't know, but look at that. Look at that. Yeah, like that last game definitely had me thinking though, like there was like way too much low cost stuff or low power stuff. So I'm like, I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see. Like, did I just not hit anything good? You know? Oh, they're snapping Galactus. They just hit my Iron Man. This might be a retreat. But we have Rogue. We have Rogue. So as long as they don't, if they Galactus on 5, on 4, we're screwed. We'll just skip that. We'll get negative out here. Like one of the best cards against Galactus is Iron Man, because like you don't go over 9 power, so they can't Shang-Chi it. You know. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. Three, so 5 power, 5 energy next turn. We still got some good cards that we can negative. Rogue, Magic, and Angela. I wonder why they snapped though when they tossed out this Psylocke. Are they about to knock off? There it is. And they have priority. Kind of want to skip just in case I pull Rogue. Wait, how are you? Oh, because of wave. I was like, wait a second. How did they go back to the old stats? Kind of want to skip because if they do, we don't want to go into priority just in case we pull Rogue. But we'll retreat next turn. If yep. There it is. All they need to do is drop 2 cards. They destroyed 5, so their death is, what did they change death to? An 8? An 8/12? So right now it's a 3-cost card. Yeah, let's not. Let's not. By the way, you know what I love about Legends of Runeterra? When you surrender, it immediately changes your screen. Like, instantly. It changes the screen for both people. Like, I know you guys probably hate this too. In Marvel Snap, when you surrender or like you retreat, it still keeps their icon up here and can let them emote spam you just to tilt you a little bit. Not a fan. Not a fan. There's something in me, little conspiracy theory, like Second Dinner enjoys that aspect of the game and likes it in there. And like that, like, I don't know, I just can't understand why. It seems like there's so many little things, like an auto mute function, you know, timing people out if they spam emotes. It seems like these are very easy things for a dev team to do that they just did not do. You never hear about it in updates. You never hear them mention it like it's something like they're even considering addressing in the future. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's why so this is a logic behind. I'm like, it seems like they're just like, you know what, we're keeping all of this. We want the most toxic people to be able to just run wild, right? And did you guys know that the report button doesn't do anything? If you click it, these are just things that you learn on my channel. If you click it, here, check this out. It does absolutely nothing. It takes you here. It does nothing. So like if you wanted to report somebody who has like an offensive name or anything, like I've seen people with like slurs and stuff in their name. But anyways, that's a total side topic. Anyways, let's play 1 or 2 more games. That's just a couple things that I think about, you know? Oh no, don't give him my Tribunal. Don't do it. Okay, so gotta watch out for a Cosmo. What deck they're running. But Yeah, one good thing is running some ongoings. Oh, okay, cool. It didn't get the Tribunal. Any on reveal? Nah. Yeah, they're gonna get their card draws. Let's do this. Buff up our Angela lane. Ooh. Ongoing? Interesting. Interesting. What kind of deck you running? A lot of interesting decks lately. You guys notice that? Okay, so what we want to do is want to get Iron Man, Mystique, and Tribunal on one lane. We'll be sitting pretty. Or I can get Iron Man on the right. That lane might be lost. Might have to go from the one left. It could Professor X though, right? Since they might Professor X, do I... Yeah, they're not gonna have an chance. Oh, what are they gonna do? Oh, yeah, so I ordered that, right? Let's see if this is a sneaker. Crap, did I order that right? Crap, they snapped and like my head got messed up. Please tell me I ordered that right. Flip up, Psylocke. No! Oh, Lord. Let's see. And imagine if I had the double. That was my fault. That's a win. That's a win, guys. That's a win had it not been for my stupidity. Dang, I took the cards back to make sure I didn't do that. And then I got flambustered talking and snapping at the same time. Learn from my mistakes. Because that would have been, we would have had 3, 4, 5, doubled that. So right now this is only 5, so that would have been 10. So yeah, we would have had more here. We would have won these 2 lanes, middle and left. Should have been a win. That upsets me. I hope we get a good draw like that in this last game. Yeah, like this, oh yeah, and like Vast was nowhere to be found, right? Like if you're gonna give me all these like cards, but like the randomness of this game is something I will talk to you guys about until the cows come home. Like you can have the most amazing decks and it just comes down to who gets the better decks, right? I think a lot of people started to understand that with whatchamacallit, High Evolutionary coming out. There's so many people were playing mirror matches, just like so many people. And that really shows like, oh, so it just really came down to who got the right draw. Okay, so let's see. We're throwing a blind Psylocke like after 3, not great. Is this a bot though? Is this a bot? Like they're ignoring locations? I was wondering why they played Scorpion over there. So if they are a bot, and I stack all of my power in one lane. If I do this, Magic came up next, so I can't. It's one of those things, you guys. Do I even want to do that? Let's cut these big guys down. Unless they have a little cage. Might work out. Let's see. It was nice taking those down, huh? Look at that animation. Look at that. Like, that's crazy. So here's what I'm thinking. I might start running Chavez in this deck. Like, I legit might replace Rogue for Chavez because you need what? Does negative, do people run Chavez in these? Maybe I just need a better card instead of Rogue. But like, Chavez would just push the cards that I need out. You know what I'm saying? Might experiment with that. We'll see. All right, everybody, that was Living Tribunal. I hope you got a feel for this card and just the negative version of this deck. Like, aside from some like bad draws and one really dumb play by me for that game, we should have won 8 cubes. Like, yeah, I'm loving this card. I'm probably gonna play it at least for the rest of the week going into the new season. Like, it's just such a good, surprising card, right? Like, people are like, oh my God, they're stacking all their stuff and we have a spread out, and she just goes, right? Another deck I really want to work around is, if you saw my video on Hella, like putting cards behind Invisible Woman, like a Tuma, which doesn't blow up, Ebony Maw and things like that. That one's definitely like a combo deck where you really need like specific draws in a very specific order, but I'm planning on playing around with that some. I've seen some other versions of negative decks that I liked, I might play around with, you know what I mean? But yeah, we'll see. So far, I'm loving the negative build. And yeah, let me know your thoughts on this card down in the comments below. And I'll just repeat myself again. Is it worth 6,000? I don't know. It's a tech card. I think all tech cards are worth at least $3,000. Not $3,000. Might as well be with how expensive these cards are, right? But 3,000 tokens. Tech cards are just my favorite. They're surprising. They change the game, and that's the best way to win cubes. That's just the way it is. But anyways, that's all I got for the video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter at BootmanMSTZ if you want to be part of our monthly season pass giveaway. I'll probably be announcing it this weekend going into the Spider-Verse season. All right, that's all I got. Have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one.